Hey everyone, welcome guys, welcome. I am going to share my screen. So you guys should see my screen here. All right. Hey Bruce, welcome, Bruce, welcome. All right. This is our beginners class, and on Tuesdays we're going to focus more on trading psychology, technical analysis, and risk management. All right. So as we go through, hey Solomon, welcome. As we go through the markets, we'll focus on those three areas. All right, on those three areas. Difficult day in the markets, right? Today. All right. Hey, Sedona, welcome. All right. Difficult day. All right. Difficult day in the market. So let's go through what's developing in the markets, in the equity markets. All right. And as we go through these, as we go through the markets, we're going to focus again on trading psychology, so mindset. All right. Technical analysis. So we want to use our support and resistance for market phases. And then we're going to start incorporating risk management. All right. Risk management. And today is a good example why managing our capital, managing risk is critical. All right. So you guys should see my screen here. All right. See my screen. We are going to, I think based on the price action we saw today, all right, we can no longer go long. All right. So we'll send out a message. All right. Later this evening, to be out of equities. Okay, to be out of equities. So those of you who are trading with Stock Boss, Bullmaster, look at your positions overnight. All right, look at your positions overnight. If you've got white candles, all right, if you've got white candles, you might want to close your trades. All right, definitely if you've got red candles, all right. And if you got sell signals by the system, like right here, these white arrows to exit, we want to do that. We want to close those trades. All right. So we want to protect our capital. We got a lot of selling today, guys. All right. We got a lot of selling today. And if you look here, this on the Dow, right? This candle right here, closed red today on the Dow. And, we've been concerned that the Dow has been very difficult as far as moving higher. All right. So here is resistance right here on the Dow. And we've been testing resistance, never really broke out. All right. And that's always a concern. Never really broke out, never give us a buy signal. All right. But today we close with a red candle on the Dow. All right. Support is right here. All right. So 30 right at 32,900 and change is support. All right. If we get price close before below support, we'll get a sell signal by the system, but we shouldn't wait for that. All right, we shouldn't wait. We can always get back into the markets. All right, we can always get back in, but if selling continues, which we're going to assume that it might, okay, because of this red candle here, then we don't just randomly close your positions. If the positions are still in the markup phase and they're holding, that's fine. But if you've got white candles, red candles, we need to get out of those trades. Okay. So very, very important. What we do not want to happen is selling like this. Right? We do not want this type of selling. So we've got to protect capital. All right. So this is the Dow. All right. This is the Dow. And hey Betty, welcome. And guys, please, you can ask any questions. All right. So I'm just gonna send this reminder here. So ask any questions. Okay. And this is an example, guys, of why we track these markets every day, because things change, right? They can change quickly. All right. Hey, Collis, welcome, Collis. Welcome. All right. So things
Hello.
can change quickly. Hello, hello. All right. Here is, so again, on the Dow, we've got red candle right here. On the S&P, we also have a red candle. All right. So here we are on the S&P, red candle right here. All right. Again, that's not good. All right. Last time we got a red candle here. Look what happened. Selling came in right over here. Obviously, buyers could come in tomorrow, right? But just be careful. Again, go through those of you who trade in Stock Boss, Bullmaster, and those of you who I know don't have the system. Really pay attention, especially if you're not using the systems. Pay attention to your trades. Okay. The S&P closed below support, guys. All right. So here is support right here on the S&P, and it closed. So we'll get a sell signal. We'll get a sell signal probably tomorrow on the S&P. All right. Okay. So later this evening, we'll send out a message to be out of equities. Okay, to be out of equities. But again, look at each of your individual trades. You will find some stocks will hold, right? But you have to go through, look at each one. The NASDAQ, right here, the NASDAQ, we've got a white candle. All right, so white candle here, broke support right here, close below support. We'll get a sell signal to exit soon. All right, so white, you guys can close on white candles also. We don't want to play around with this market. All right, and the same with the Russell. All right, and if you guys look here, remember, it's not what we want, right? It's not what we want. All right. If you guys look here, here's the Russell. And we've got the Russell made a high right here. Right here. All right. Right here. Right here. This is where sellers came in before. Sellers came in here, right here. Sellers came in here to push the price lower, right? To support, we've got pretty good support. All right, so you got to do your technical analysis, right? Drawing your lines. All right, so there's a good chance, guys, and we've got some near-term support right here, right in the middle here. Let me know if you guys have any questions as we go through this. All right. All right, so here failed to move higher, and now guess what? We're getting below this support here. Previous buy signal was here, that failed. Previous buy signal here, that failed. And guess what? This buy signal here looks like it will probably fail too. All right, and we could get sellers to come in, and now we're testing. We could be testing the support down here. All right, so I hope you guys are seeing what's going on here. All right, if we remove this here, all right, we could get all the way back down to support here. All right, and then possibly test support here, break support, and possibly go move lower. All right, so that's a concern. That's a concern. All right, so we don't want to wait. We want to get out, protect your capital, and If things move lower, we might have opportunities to go short. All right, puts. All right, the VIX is moving higher. That's not good. All right, that's not good. We got a green candle today on the VIX. All right, and as you guys know, as the VIX move higher, right, the markets will move lower. When the VIX moves lower, right, the equity markets will move higher. So we were hoping that the VIX would break through support and continue lower, but it held support. All right, held support right here. All right, white candles, green candles, that's not good. Okay, if we draw a resistance line up here, all right, you guys see what's happening here, right? Price went from support to resistance, came back down to support, went back up to resistance, all right, resistance, support, resistance, all right, and now here we are at support moving higher. So if we could continue higher, guys, and now go to, right, price could try to go to this resistance. If that happens, guess what? Markets are moving lower. All right, the equity markets are moving lower. So we want, ideally, we need the VIX to be in the low teens, right? Definitely below 20. It needs to be below 20. Now it's at 22. It got as high as 23 today. Okay, 23 today. So we are out of equities. We are out of equities. All right, we are out of equities. We have to be nimble, flexible, and move quickly. All right. Any questions on this? Any questions on this? All right. We could get some buy-in. The Dow was down almost 700 points today. All right. But the important thing is that, right, it could have been down and still had, you know, even if it had white candles, right, we would still take a chance. All right. But these red candles are not good. These two red candles here, that's not good. This VIX, right, the VIX being up like this, green candle, right, at 22, that's not good. We would have to have a lot of buying come in tomorrow. All right. Now looking at the futures market, the market is up, but not much, right? Flat to up is what the equity markets are doing in the E-mini, right? E-mini, Dow, NASDAQ, Russell, S&P in the futures market up a bit, but that's expected, right? That's to be expected. All right, so we might see the market open tomorrow high, but the selling might continue. All right, the selling might continue, even if the market is up tomorrow. Based on how things closed, we've got to be out. Okay, we've got to be out of the market. We've been watching the dollar. All right, and the dollar has been picking up. Yeah, the dollar index. All right, so the dollar loves to move higher when the equity markets move lower. All right, and we've been seeing the dollar continue to move higher. So when the dollar moves higher, right, when the dollar moves higher, the equity markets moves lower. When the dollar was moving lower, the equity markets were moving higher. All right, so that's the dollar moving higher is not good for stocks. All right, not good for stocks. All right, this is a big deal. All right, this is a big deal here. So pay attention, those of you who are in stocks, in calls, right? In your calls, we saw Sniper, our put did okay, but the calls that we were in Sniper didn't do as well. All right, so hopefully we can get some buying come in tomorrow when the market opens, and hopefully we can get out of those trades. All right, very difficult trade for equities today. It was very difficult. All right, it came out of nowhere. came out of nowhere. All right, but that's what happens sometimes, right? Right, that selling here came out of nowhere. Now we saw it a little bit here in the Dow. Like I said, the Dow has been weak, but even with the S&P trading near support and the Nasdaq trading near support, right? We were hoping that it would hold, but didn't hold. All right, so keep that in mind. Sectors, sectors are down. All the sectors are down. Okay, I want to go through. All right, each of them. The top sector right now, which was communication services, broke support right here. Have a white candle. Will probably close. Right, we'll probably get a sell signal in the morning. All right, the second best, technology. Right, buy signal is here. It failed right here. White candle broke support. Right, that's a lot of selling right here. No red candle here, but gap down here. All right, never really got above resistance here. All right, so again, when we go through this risk management, we want to protect our capital first, right? All right, technical analysis. All right, home construction, right? So got a red candle here, right? So guess what? We should be out of that. Home construction, home builders, same thing here. Red candle, right? Red candle right here. All right. So just remember, it's not what we want, guys. It's what the price is doing. Consumer discretionary, white candle here, broke support right here. All right. If we get selling tomorrow, if we do not get buyers to come back in tomorrow, we'll see a lot of the markets, right? A lot of these sectors give sell signals. Boom, 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 one after the other. All right. And we'll also see that in the indexes too. All right. Gold has had a sell signal. I'm not sure what gold will. Haven't taken a look at it in the futures market yet. Okay, I don't know what it's doing, gold and silver, but it's interesting to see. We'll see what it's doing. Utilities, biotech that has a sell signal, red candle, out. All right, so we should be totally out. Pay attention to your stocks. All right, just look at them. Just make sure, because you know your particular stock could buck the trend and be moving. But just make sure you gotta. If it looks like green candles are failing, right? You're getting white candles. Get out, right? Get out. Don't risk it. All right. Don't wait for red candles or sell signals. All right. So that's biotech here. Silver. All right. Silver looks like it moved higher today. It's been a good short on silver. All right. Markets moving lower. You might see silver move higher. All right. Financials. All right. Red candle came in today on a break of support. So we'll get a sell signal in financials. All right. Healthcare, that's going down. Telecom, red down. Materials, right? Sales signal, red candles, right? So we should be totally out of that. Real estate, right? Red candle, right? We'll get a sales signal. All right. Energy, everything is moving lower, guys. Everything is moving lower. All right. All right. Hey, Mary, welcome. Welcome, Mary. Industrial, white candle here. All right. We get a sell signal soon if we don't get a bounce tomorrow. And then consumer staples. All right. So almost all of these sectors either have a white candle, they're breaking support, right? Sell signal, red candles. We should be out of stocks. But again, look at your individual trades. All right. What's your calls? All right. If you're in the loss, go ahead, take your loss, get out. All right. If it's a profitable trade, take your profit, get out. All right. The only trades you guys need to be in if it's near, if it's in the markup phase and it's testing, right, testing resistance, and it's testing resistance and it's holding there. All right. All right. All right. Very important. Any questions on this? This is important. Any questions on this? No questions on this? Okay. Who's in stocks? What stocks are you guys in? I want to take a look at the stocks you guys are in. What stocks are you guys are in? Stocks or calls? What stocks, what calls are you guys in? Let's see here. What stocks, what calls are you guys in?
Yeah, David, it's Bruce. I know some of us are in Wish. I gotta pull up my
Wish.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at Wish. All right, Wish. White candle. I wouldn't take a chance with it. Right. Now you guys can watch what the market does. If watch what the market does in the morning. If the market is up, if it's up, right? If it's up, you can watch it, right? Watch the market if it's up at the open. All right. But if selling continues, right? If selling continues, then close it. All right, close it. Just close it. Just close it. All right, just close it. Sellers can come in pretty heavy. You guys can see here where they've come in. All right. It's got a white candle here. What we don't want is tomorrow it opens up and all of a sudden you've got a red candle, right? And sellers really come in, right? So if you guys are in it, just really watch it. Really watch it. We could get a bounce, and that may be an opportunity. Sell on a bounce. Sell on a bounce. Sell on a bounce. All right. So if you do get a bounce tomorrow, right? Let's say it's at 66. Let's say it bounces. You get a nice bounce. All right, to about 70 cents or so, and you got in right here. Just get out of the trade. Get out of the trade.
David, look at BNED.
BNED.
Yes.
All right, Mary. BNED. BNED. All right, Mary, same thing. I wouldn't even wait, right? I wouldn't even wait. I would put in a sell order to get out of this. There's no support here. There's no support holding it. There's no support here. No support. So you could see this really, if you look here and look at the previous, when it turns around, right? When the price turns around like this, if the market, right, if these indexes were healthier, if we didn't have selling like what happened today, right, in the indexes and in the sectors, we could wait for a green candle to come back in and hopefully continue. But when we have selling like this in the market, right, we just have to play defense. Right? We have to play defense. All right. So right here, white candle, right? I would say get out. You have no support. It's a little different than Wish. If you guys look here, right? Wish has some support here, has a base, right? So you possibly could get a chance, all right, for a bounce to now get out, right, with save some profit here. right? It's got a nice consolidation with BNED. You have no base, right? You have no base, right? You're not near support. You're not near the bottom. So this could move really, really fast. That makes sense? That makes sense, Mary?
Yes, thanks.
Yeah. So just protect your capital. Defense first. Defense, especially right now. All right. Selling coming here. Red candles coming here. It can get out of. It can move quickly. Right. It can move quickly. It can move quickly. So, all right. And that's what you guys want to do. Spend some time going through your trades. I doubt you'll find any that you should hold. I doubt you guys might find any that you should hold. Okay. All right. It is what it is. All right. It is what it is. All right. It is what it is. This selling they'll come in quick. This selling comes in quick. All right. This selling comes in quick. So, right. If we don't get out soon, we could regret it. Right. We could regret it. All right. Okay. Any other symbols? Any other symbols? Okay. Hit seeker. Someone has a question?
I was gonna tell you TALK.
TALK. Talk. Okay. TALK. All right. Okay. TALK. Talk. So this is a good example of one that you guys can hold. All right. That's why you have to look at every single trade individually. All right. But you should be more on the risk adverse now, right? Right. Really need to be concerned about risk right now. This one right here is one that you can hold. All right. So here was the buy signal right here, and the price. You guys see this here. The candle came all the way down, right? Candle came all the way down. So sellers came all the way down, right? So, right, here is where it closed. Here is where it closed yesterday at 96 cents. The sellers brought it down all the way down to about 87 cents. But the buyers took it all the way back up. That's strong, right? The buyers took it all the way back up and held it, closed at 95. All right. So this is an exception. So if you have positions like this where it's still green and it's still near the high, that's strong, right? So still green, still close near the high, like it really wasn't affected by the selling, then you can hold it, but still watch it. Okay. Okay, Mary?
Okay, thanks.
That makes sense. Yeah. So sellers brought it down, and the buyer said, "Hey, no, 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 no. We're gonna hold," and pushed it back up. Didn't close with a white candle. Didn't close with a red candle. Closed green. That's strong, right? You could see buyers come in and really push it. Okay. So this one is bucking the trend, but keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. All right. Keep an eye on it. Right. Any others? Any others? This is important. Anyone in calls? Any calls? Any calls? All right. All right. Just keep an eye on these. Heat seeker. All right. Watch your heat seeker. Heat seeker will give you clues. All right. If you guys look here, we don't have a lot out of heat seeker. That's it. That's it. All right. And just remember, when heat seeker starts to dry up like it is doing now, that tells us a lot. Right? They're not buying. So if they're not buying and they're getting, not only are they not buying, they're getting out. They're getting out. You guys saw here, they're getting out of those sectors. All right. They're getting out of those sectors. They're going to be getting out of those stocks. So that we're seeing fewer stocks in heat seeker for stock boss. Okay. Okay. Bull master, same thing. Look at bull master, guys. Look at this. Look at bull master. All right. Not much in bull master. All right. So watch your positions. All right. Watch your positions. Remember, a large percentage of the stocks out there will follow the sectors and the indexes. All right. So a large percentage of your stocks out there, regardless of the sector, right, regardless of the fundamentals, will follow the price action, okay, of the market and of the sectors. All right. If you guys look here, all right, we only have what, 6 sectors that are still up, but this will change. Look how many we have that's down. This will change. These are struggling, right? They're struggling. This will change from up, blue up, to red down. Right? They're struggling. Red candle here. See here? All right. White candle here. Sellers are coming in. So all of this will change by next week. Right? We've been doing this a long time. We've been doing this a long time. All right. By next week, these will all be red. All right. These will all be red. All right. Too early to go short. Right. Too early to go short. Too early to really get puts. Okay. Because buyers could come back in. All right. Buyers could come back in. But we're out of the, we're out of the buying. Buying is, we're out of the markets. Right. We're out of this market. All right. Okay. All right. So just remember that. So clean things up, guys. Clean things up. Okay. Clean things up. All right. Some good news. Some good news. Now, this is why we have different markets. All right. All right. Bruce and I, we were talking about this earlier today. This is why we have different markets. So that when one market change, we can go to another market. All right. This is why we have different systems. And this is why we trade different markets. All right. So remember, we just trading price, right? And we go into, as traders get out of equities, right? They'll find another market to go to, right? Usually that's Forex. All right. They'll find Forex. They might find the futures market. All right. They'll find different markets to go to. All right. All right. So ZAR, we've been talking about the ZAR trade. All right. So dollar ZAR, right, made a big move today. Euro ZAR made a big move today. And sometimes what will happen, guys, These trades will happen prior. All right. So markets are changing. Things are changing. We call the rotation in the yen pairs. Right. We called the rotation in the yen pairs a while back. Right. So markets turn. They rotate. All right. So euro ZAR, really good move, continuing to move higher. And then pound ZAR made a big move today. All right. A big move today. Here's a buy signal. Send out a message on this big move today. All right. Broke resistance. Just a really good trading here on the pound ZAR. All right. So the ZAR pairs are doing well, continuing to move higher. All right. And then the yen pairs. All right. So the yen pairs made a really good move today. This is dollar yen. All right. The Turkish yen, TRY, JPY, we're not calling a buy yet on this. Okay. We're not calling a buy yet. I know it gave a buy signal. Just wait. It's got to get past that resistance here. All right. It's not trading very well. So just hold up on that. SGDJPY trading nicely here. NZDJPY give a sell signal. Wait for it though. You can if it gets back above resistance, you guys can take it for a buy signal. HKDJPY holding nicely here. All right, holding nicely, moving higher. All right, pound yen also made a big move. All right, made a nice move in pound yen. Who's in pound yen? Who's in pound yen? Mary, you in pound yen? Solomon, you in pound yen also, right? I think both you guys are in pound yen. Mary, you still holding it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How does it feel to be in this pound yen trade, Mary? How does it feel?
No, this feels very good.
It feels very good. All right. Feels very good. Solomon, are you in pound yen?
No, sir.
Were you in pound yen? I thought you were in pound yen. Were you in it?
I'm looking Forex right now.
I thought you
Pound
were in
yen.
pound yen.
The other yen.
Which one?
Hello?
Which one are you? Yes, which one are you in? I know you're in a yen pair. Was it euro yen?
The H. For sure. I'm trying to get into Forex right now.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were in pound yen. Euro yen holding. Swiss yen. Yen pairs are looking good, guys. All right. CAD yen. All right. Keep an eye on CAD yen. Aussie yen. All right. Keep an eye on Aussie yen.
So I'm in dollar yen and HKD yen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the TRYJPY yen. TRYJPY.
You in TRY?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll take a look at those. I'm running the short here. This is monster short. And when the markets kind of sell off like this, I like to go to monster short to see what the shorts are doing. And this really gives us a good idea as to how much they are selling. Okay, so you guys saw Heat Seeker. You saw Heat Seeker for Stock Boss and Bullmaster. And you notice that we didn't have a lot of stocks, right? So I want to see what's in what they're shorting. All right, what they're shorting. While this is coming up, I want to take a look at your trades here, Solomon. So and we know USDJPY is good. And we know HKD JPY. That's good. Turkish yen though, TRYJPY. Be careful. All right, just watch it. All right, the concern is this purpose support and resistance. You know, when we get purpose support and resistance, that means we're getting lower highs and lower lows within the trend. All right, so it's struggling. All right, it's struggling.
Okay.
Okay, so just keep an eye on it. I mean, you don't have to get out. Okay, hopefully the other yen pairs are moving higher. The yen pairs had a nice pop today. All right, so hopefully but just keep a close eye on it. Keep a close eye on it. Okay, let's take a look at the shorts. Okay, it's almost done here. That's a lot of shorts. So it's running through a lot of shorts here. Okay. And this will give us a clue, right, behind the scenes, right, how much selling they're doing. We know that they're not doing a lot of buying, right? Them being the institutions, hedge funds, whatever we want to call them. We know that they're not doing a lot of buying. They certainly didn't buy today. So I want to see what they're shorting. And it's taken a long time, so we know they're shorting quite a bit. While that's running, I want to see if this affected cryptos any. All right, so Bitcoin will move with the equity markets, especially the S&P. All right, especially the S&P. So it pulled back a bit. All right, we might see it come back more. All right, so if you guys are in Bitcoin, just just watch it closely. All right, still has green candles, still in the markup phase, but again, it will follow the S&P. If selling continues in the Dow, in the markets, we have support right here. All right, we have support right here. This is a monthly time frame. All right, so if we close white or red for the month, if the selling continues, what's the 21st of the month? All right, we need this to stay green. Right, if selling continues, we get a white candle. Right, we could possibly look to start testing. We do not want to test support. We do not want to test support here on the Dow. That wouldn't be good. Okay, we want it to hold and look to test resistance up here. All right, let's see here. Okay, so here, guys, we've got shorts here. Oh, hold on. All right, we have a lot of shorts. A lot of shorts. I'm gonna go through this, and I want you guys to see we have a lot of shorts compared to longs. All right, this is on a weekly time frame, and I just want to I want you guys to see, right? So if you right? Sometimes you have to see this to believe it, right? You have to visually see what's going on, right? And that's what I like to do. I like to see, right, what's going on in one market compared to another market, right? And that's how we can catch these rotations, these movements. So here is the first one right here. All right. And we put this on the weekly time frame so we can see real selling, not on the daily, right? Anything can happen on the daily. We want to see weekly time frame, and we see where there's changing direction on the weekly. On the weekly. When we trade it, we can move it to the daily. All right. So here, right, AD&T give a sell short signal, right, today, this week, but today. All right, I'm going to go through this, and we have a lot here. All right, so we're going to spend the rest of the evening kind of going through this, and I want you guys to see there is nothing we have about in Stock Boss and Bullmaster about. We had about 30, 40, at the most 50 stocks. All right, look how many we have on the short side. Look over here. Look what's happening over here at the end of your chart right here. All right. I'll go through this quickly. Selling, all selling. Selling, selling, selling. You'll find a lot of these are in the distribution phase, right? Getting ready, distribution phase, and then sellers are coming in. Distribution phase, they've gone through that markup phase, distribution phase, sellers are coming in. It's on the weekly time frame now, on the weekly time frame. All right. So this is real selling coming in on the weekly time frame. A lot of selling. This. Sellers are coming in here. Sellers are coming in here. All right. We're getting ready to break support. All right. All right. Same thing here. Same thing here. All right. If we put on a long signal right here, all right, here was a buy, here was a buy, right? Sellers are coming in here. Markup, markup, distribution, distribution, right? If we break support here, we'll get a set of short signal. All right. We don't want to wait for that. Same thing here. A lot of selling, guys. Lots of stocks that are selling off. There are more stocks that are selling off than are going up. When the market is bullish, this system here, the short system, comes to a halt. Where literally you might have the opposite. You might have 50 stocks here, right? And we'll have hundreds of stocks in Bullmaster and Stock Boss. Okay. And all the buys are failing. All the buys are failing. Look at here. Here's a buy here that's failing on the weekly time frame. There's a buy here. It's failing. Red candle, right? Markup phase. That's going to go into that markdown phase soon. This is on the weekly time frame now. All right, just a few more. I want you guys to see. This is the other side of the trade. This is the other side of the trade. I know sometimes we don't pay attention to the other side of the trade. All right. And they're dumping shares. They don't necessarily short, right? They're just getting out. Right? They're just getting out, preserving their capital, and they'll move that capital to a different market. And that's what we want to do. They're getting out, they're selling, getting out, right? And they'll move that capital to another market. That's what we need to do. You notice you're not noticing that these are markdown phases, right? These are markup. Right? These are not markdown accumulation or setting up, right? They've gone through that markup phase, and now they're getting in that distribution, getting into that markdown phase. Okay, that's the other side of the trade. See there, markdown phase, markdown. Markdown, right? Redistribution, right? All of these stocks, look at this. All of these stocks are selling off. All right, just a few more. So it's not what we want. So the goal is, right, when things are ready, we'll be on this side here. We look for opportunities, all right, to go short. And that's it here. Lots of shorts, okay? If we put this on a daily time frame, we'll have even more. All right, we'll have even more. All right. Okay. I wanted to show you guys this. Those of you, if you're in equities, really, this is important. Pay attention to your individual trades. All right, if they're breaking down, get out of those trades. All right, don't get emotionally tied to your trades. They're just symbols. Okay, they're just symbols. All right. Any questions here? Any questions on this? Any questions? Any questions? Okay. All right. So clean things up. All right. If the market rallies, right, 1,000, the Dow rises 1,000 points tomorrow, right, then we'll see that and we'll change course. Until then, we should be out of this market. All right. Until then, we should be out. All right. If you guys have any questions on any of your positions, all right, on any of your positions, if you have any concerns about your positions, please let me know. All right. All right. Send me a text, send me an email. All right. And then I'll help you guys manage it, manage your trade. All right. Either to minimize your loss a bit. All right. Right. Protect some of your profits. All right. This is important. What we don't want to be in stocks hoping, right? They're moving lower. They've gotten into that distribution markdown phase, and we're hoping that they go up, right? We don't do that here. All right. All right, guys. And again, send me a picture, any questions on any of your trades. All right. I'll help you guys kind of navigate through things. All right. All right. Take care. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.